Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is October 24th, 2016. My name's Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures flying high today. They are trading higher by 10.25 points to 21.45 per contract. It looks like we have a merger Monday. We have a lot of mergers and acquisitions going on out here, and that is definitely helping the markets catch a bid. So again, futures are trading higher by 10.5 points to 21.45 per contract. All right, let's get into the news. First off the bat, we know about Time Warner and AT&T. Looks like AT&T will be buying Time Warner. I think there's some support down here for AT&T around $36. So again, we're not going to make too much out of this. If you're looking at TWX, which is Time Warner, stock has already made its big move, now trading at around 88.40. So it closed at 89.48 on Friday. We're not going to make a big deal out of it. We know that this is pretty much going to be a done deal, at least until they get approval. But the stock prices are going to probably stay in this range. So there's really not a whole lot to do there. Next up on the docket, though, we have Ameritrade. AMTD is the ticker symbol there. They came out with earnings, I believe, and they also announced that they're going to buy out Scottrade for $4 billion in cash and stock. This stock right now is trading at $36.95, closed at $37.08. I do think that Ameritrade is overbought here. I wouldn't touch it. I do think it needs to pull back. So again, I would leave Ameritrade alone. If you own it, I would trail your stop loss immediately. If you don't own it, I don't think there's anything to do here, but we will be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. And again, looks like Ameritrade is going to buy out Scottrade for roughly $4 billion in stock and cash. Next up, we have Rockwell Collins, which is ticker symbol COL, and they are going to acquire BE Aerospace. So again, Rockwell Collins trading at around $82 a share, closed at $84.46 on Friday. They are going to be buying BEAV, which is BE Aerospace. And again, nice pop there. So if you own BE Aerospace, again, take it off the table or trail your stop loss. Is really not much to do here. But this is a severe overbought condition. But either way, I believe they're paying somewhere in this $60 range for it. Rockwell Collins is for BE. So just remember, good pop, trail your stop loss, nothing to do there. If you own Rockwell Collins, which is ticker symbol COL, that's trading at $82 a share. That is down from $84.46. Right now, I'm seeing support around the 81 level. So again, not much to do here, but we'll keep it on the radar once the opening bell rings a little bit later today. Next up, we want to talk about VFC. That's VF Corp. And you're going to see that they reported earnings. Stock right now is trading at $53.30, closed at $54.67. Not a big move one way or the other, so not a lot to do here. Something to keep on the radar. If the stock does sell off today and it gets down to around 51.25, 51.40, I like it there. So keep that level on the radar today. We'll see how that plays out. T-Mobile is in the news. I think they came out with earnings as well. T-Mobile is trading at $48.60, closed at $46.75. So this is a good pop for T-Mobile. It is getting a little bit overbought, a little long in the tooth, but nonetheless, good little move. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. There's really nothing to do as far as gap plays go regarding T-Mobile at the moment, so we'll see how that plays out. We also want to take a look at SYT, which is Syngenta, and it looks like they failed to submit some concessions to the EU regarding China Chem deal, and stock right now is getting hit a little bit. Closed at $85.11, now trading at $80.30. So this is a pretty good little downtick. I am seeing a lot of support here, though, around $76. So if it gets to $76, that would be a level where I would get interested in this one. I'll keep it on the radar, and we'll see how it plays out. This is often a very light volume name. So again, it can overshoot levels. So you always want to look down at the deeper level whenever you have a light volume stock that trades under 1 million shares a day. These things can easily overshoot, and this is one that is doing so right now. Let's take a look at KMB, which is Kimberly-Clark. I believe they had earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at $115.62. Closed, I believe, at $119.58. So this is a pretty good haircut for Kimberly-Clark. I'm going to try to have some levels worked out. Right now, the only levels I'm seeing, though, are lower than 115. So, again, we'll be looking at this at the opening bell. This is a very oversold condition for Kimberly-Clark, but it looks like they are down on an earnings miss. So, again, keep that on the radar today. I always like to look at the European stocks. Deutsche Bank catching a bid today. I don't know the news here. Stock is trading at 14.64, closed at 14.31. You also have Credit Suisse catching a nice little bid. That's trading at $14, closed at $13.70 on Friday. So the European bank stocks are all doing well today, and that usually keeps the market pretty tame, pretty calm. And right now we are seeing European bank stocks holding up pretty well before the opening bell here. All right, let's take our look at crude oil today. Crude oil trading down 50 cents to $50.36 a barrel. If you take a look at the all-important USO, which is a good oil ETF, you'll see that's trading at $11.37. And all in all, when you look at this oil play, we just really remain range-bound. So, oil just continues to just remain in a range, and we'll see where it goes. Next up, we have gold trading up $3.90 to $1,271 an ounce. So good little move for gold. If you take a look at the GLD, you'll see that is upticking a little bit to 121 and a quarter, closed at 120.83. So good little uptick for gold. We'll see where we go once the opening bell rings, and we'll see where this market takes us. All right, I'm going to leave it here, short and sweet. Again, if you want to trade alongside of us, we had a great week last week. We're going to look to keep that going again today. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Get to see everything that we're doing. And again, we got a lot of moving parts out here that usually bodes well for some stock trades. With that being said, everybody, have a great session, and we'll see you on the charts.